This is Steve Woodruff, and I'm coming to you with a networking tip for when you are going to a conference. And this is particularly aimed at my commercial life sciences training group. I have been a consultant with that group for over 23 years, and we have our annual conference called L10 coming up in early June. And there are certain things you can do to make that experience better from a networking perspective. Today, I want to discuss one of them, which is how to deal with the bewildering array of vendors in the exhibit hall. Now, as you know, and as anyone knows who's been to a conference, it is a very noisy, busy place, and lots of times all the vendors can sound the same. Blah, 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 leadership, blah, 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 curriculum, blah, 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 launch training. And pretty soon you really don't have any idea who does what. I have found there's one question that really helps get you to the sweet spot of what makes a vendor unique. And it's this. Say to that vendor, if you're not really clear on what they do precisely, if I had a budget for training this year and I could only give you one project, one thing that you knew you could knock out of the park, what would that be? What you want to do is find out from the vendor what their strong track record is, what their sweet spot is, what they know they can succeed at. Now, turns out many vendors can do multiple things, but you really want to have their best work. So as you go through the exhibit hall, try to figure out with every vendor you're interested in talking to what their sweet spot is, and then write it down and note it so that you know after the fact when you need to reach out to vendors who's really good at what. This is Steve Woodruff with a networking tip. Thank you so much for listening.